Hey everybody, Lone Wolf here. Welcome to Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne Remastered. Yes, this came out for multiple consoles, but I chose to play this on the Switch. Persona 5 Royal being on the PS4 Pro that I currently own, while I have the Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne Remastered for the Switch, which works perfectly for me, to be honest, because I absolutely love the Shin Megami Tensei series. And for all of you who don't know what Shin Megami Tensei is, and you know what Persona is, Persona received more popularity in the US, but is not the core game of Atlus. The core games for Atlus are the Shin Megami Tensei series. Persona is a spin off of the Shin Megami Tensei series, and Persona is not how I got into loving Atlus's games this much, to be honest. I gotta say, this was back when I played PSP, and I gotta say that the first time I actually played an Atlus game was Monster Jewel Summoner. It was kind of like Pokemon in a certain extent, but it was more anime-esque as opposed to the gotta catch 'em all thing you would see from like Pokemon, which was adapted to anime, of course. But beside the point, either way, that's where I started loving the Atlas series, and then there was Devil Survivor. There was 4, 3, all for the DS, 3DS, and then as a matter of fact, I think it was Persona Q2. I think it was called for the 3DS as well that I know of. Then there was Persona 5, of course. So that's where my history is in terms of Atlas games, primarily as well for Shin Megami Tensei. Devil Survivor, I think, is one of my favorites of the series so far. Devil Survivor, I think, is one of my favorites, and that and 3. Um, I think it was the prequel to Shin Megami Tensei 4 Apocalypse that I liked. So, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But now that you all know about my history with Atlas, let us begin, shall we? All right. However, despite my history, I have never played this game before. So, I'm going to go on normal mode. For custom with Shin Megami Tensei, you can change difficulty at any time. So, we'll see where that takes us. This is a work of fiction. Any names of... That was fast. Maybe slow frame it, and you'll be able to read what that says.
The world that loses its power will fade into nothing.
That's accurate.
If such is the fate of this world, then I shall return it to its mother's womb.
Oof. Yeah.
The world must first die for it to be born again.
Pretty much like a phoenix. But yeah, what I loved about the about Atlas games is that you dive literally headfirst into an anime, into like a show, a cartoon of some sort. You yourself are diving not into a game, but into a show, and you yourself are the character making choices. That's what I absolutely loved about it.
This is the path to salvation, as foretold in an ancient prophecy. The world will fall for its sins, and everyone living will vanish.
Seems like an eventuality at this point, to be honest.
But I won't let you meet the same fate.
Really.
I want to help you hold on to your life. To do so, I need to know your name. Will you tell me who you are?
Okay. So, This took me a while to figure out, quite a bit of resets, but I believe I now know how to write this out. Now, this is just to make my name... This is just so the name makes sense, to be honest. Because the name scheme here is actually more complicated than you think. There we go. Not even gonna beat around the bush. I've actually spent quite a bit of time working out the name system here, so not gonna lie. This actually did waste like 10 minutes, I gotta say. Just to put your name in, can you believe that?
That's right.
There we go. Perfect. That's right. Lone Wolf Prime. I have no other nicknames aside from like Wolf, Lone Wolf, or yes, Lone Wolf Prime. Very basic.
As of now, your will to live shall sustain you.
My will to live is no different from now, if anything. So, this is not news.
Believe in it and survive.
As I always will.
I'm glad you understand. The time is near. Everything that is will be rewritten. I am the nurturer of the next world.
The only nurturer I know of is Gaia, but I know there are other creators out there. I just don't know which one of them you are.
The template for our future rests within my hands. Now, I want you to say my name aloud.
Now, because the naming scheme took so long, for me that is, I'm not going to manipulate anything outside of what I've already done, so the name put here will be what her name is, so Yuko Takao is her name.
That's right.
Yuko Takao. Takao.
No. I won't shed another tear. Not even at this world's end.
For someone like you, this shouldn't be new.
Instead, I can invite you to the world that is to come.
Cool.
Now go ahead. Wake up. The time is here.
Okay. Yoyogi Koen. I'm guessing that's where we are. Yep, Yoyogi Koen Station. I'm guessing this is us. I'm guessing this is me. Late for what? Oh, okay. So Takao is already here. Just get to Yoyogi Park ASAP, time's a-wastin'. Oh, classmate. Ugh. Oh, Lord. School, I do not like, honestly. Yeah, just... I'm gonna leave all the preset names the same. Only my name will be just this, of course. Real talk, I prefer more of a private counseling scenario, but Mr. Cow is a lot nicer than when you're around. Really? Alright, be sure to dress to impress. After all, you represent me by way of association. Oh, shut up. How about that slick jacket you bought the other day? The one with the little demon sprites? Oh, that's a reference to something. Remember, you're just the mood maker. Don't get it twisted. Nobody likes playing the third wheel. Any of you watching this video who likes playing the third wheel, tell me why, and then I'll think about it. Okay, let's see. Oh wow, an actual... What? What computer? Yes. Ever since that incident went down, it's been one looky-loo after another. No one's here for the train. You could probably tell I've had a lot of time on my hands. Yeah, you don't look busy. You've heard the news, right? No. I know nothing. I guess I have to inform you that there was a deadly riot at Yoyogi Park yesterday. If you want the gory details, go check the giant screen at Shibuya. Long story short, a couple folks lost their lives in that park. You could hear the sirens wailing all night long. Anyway, didn't mean to talk your ear off. It's just nice to have some conversation once in a while. Speak for yourself. Speak for yourself, dude. No wonder you want conversation. There's nobody here. Absolutely nobody. I like when there's seclusion. It's more peaceful. Less unwanted banter from the outside. Yes, I will leave the area. Oh. What am I... What is this? News is showing on the giant video display. A riot broke out yesterday at Yoyogi Park regarding the construction of a communication tower. The demonstration got out of hand, and there have been several deaths and injuries reported. Furthermore, Hikawa, the top executive of Cyber's communication, remains missing. Now, for the latest entertainment, we move over to Ashimoto. The news continues. Okay. Alright, here we are. Yoyogi Park.
Great. The entire park's closed off. They can't even let a guy in to snap a few photos? Guess it's not my lucky day.
Oh well.
You need something, kid?
Not in particular.
Fair enough. This kind of thing's not your bag. Say more power to you. Besides, if I had told you this was a battle between two colts, you'd probably call me nuts.
Try me. Sure.
I think that's your phone going off.
It's probably my friend.
Are you there?
Yeah, probably my friend telling me I'm late.
Finally, I get a hold of you. What's taking you so long?
Another classmate? Never mind. Tachibana Chiaki. Chiaki, okay. Yeah, that's the name we're giving her.
I could see if it was our other friend, but you're never late. You wake up on the wrong side of the bed?
You could say that.
Where are you now? Yoyogi Park? Well, since you decided not to show, we had to leave without you. We're almost there now.
You're better off without me.
So, yeah, would you mind coming straight to the hospital?
Okay.
You do know which hospital it is, right? Shinjuku Medical Center.
Shinjuku Medical Center.
Just go east from Shinjuku Station and keep going. You can't miss it.
Probably can with how the map is displayed.
I guess this works out. I was planning to ask our teacher for career advice, so I'll just go ahead of you.
Who cares? It's now the right time for that.
What? I happen to care about my future, thank you very much. Honestly, it's time you boys started planning ahead, too.
Oh, Isamu's a guy.
Anyway, I'd appreciate if you could get a move on. Hope to see you soon.
Hold up. You're on your way to Shinjuku Medical Center? That's also where I'm headed, oddly enough. Go figure.
Go figure indeed.
Why don't you hang on to this? It's a copy of our upcoming issue.
Um,
I'm assuming you don't know what went down here.
Not at all.
Then, you probably don't know what kind of place that hospital is either. The name's Hichiri, author of The Ring of Gaia and the Scripture of Moroku. Might want to give that a read.
Okay. Ayakashi Monthly.
Normally, you wouldn't associate a hospital with the occult. That hospital is anything but normal. Or so they say. There's a lot of misinformation floating around these days. If it turns out I'm wrong, just laugh it off, okay? Anyway, I'd better be going. Oh yeah, in the event we run into each other again, let me know how you liked my article.
Sure. Okay, maybe it's up here. Yep, here it is, Medical Center. There is a note on the door. The entrance to the annex is closed. Please use the entrance to the main building. Sure. After I find where the main building is. Okay, here we go. Here's the medical center.
Well, hey, about time. Is it just me, or is something seriously off here?
Yeah, there's nobody around.
There isn't anyone in sight. No nurses, no patients.
Maybe that stranger by the park was onto something.
Look, even the reception desk is empty. Don't you think there's something weird about this place? I sure do.
Cult influence? Then again, it could be just crazy talk.
Anyway, you know who is looking for a teacher right now. And big surprise, he's still gone. He better not be off goofing around.
Who knows?
Oh, what's with that magazine?
Some guy gave it to me.
Some stranger gave it to you? Come on, you should know better than that. Ayakashi Monthly. Never heard of it before.
Neither have I.
What? It's an occult magazine? Why would you bring something like that here?
Don't know. The guy offered, and I just took it.
Well, maybe it could help me kill some time. Anyway, can you go find that bonehead? If he can't find our teacher, then I don't want to be here another minute.
Sure.
You should be on the second floor, where the patients' rooms are. I'll be waiting down here. Oh, and leave the mag with me.
You don't even like it. Why should I leave it with you?
Don't leave me hanging too long, okay?
Look at how empty this place is. It's crazy. This is probably where all the action starts. Okay, second floor. Oh, there he is. On the other side. The hallway should, like, intersect, so I should be able to, like, catch up. Unfortunately, one of the issues with Atlas games is that there's a lot of transition before the real gameplay starts. You can hear something in the other room. Ah, there you are.
Oh man, you scared the crap out of me. Why'd you go was sneaking up like that?
You're the one sneaking.
Jeez, you come here late, you cause trouble.
That's you, dude.
You know what? Forget it. Not worth it. I'm sure you've already noticed, but this place has been cleaned out. Think everyone, died off?
Who knows?
I called our teacher to make sure this was it. She clearly told me. Shinjuku Medical Center.
Just relax.
Dude, how are you not freaking out? I'm getting some super negative vibes right now. I've already checked out everywhere she might be. I'm running out of places to look. Think we should just call it? Alright, I'm gonna head back down and check out how our other lady's doing. I bet she's all pissed because I've been gone so long. It ain't easy pleasing a princess.
She's more mad at me than you, to be honest.
Anyway,
Don't know why.
I really hope this isn't the shitstorm it's shaping up to be.
Pretty sure it is. But yeah, this is the immersion I was talking about, to be honest. First floor. The characters literally just talk straight to you. Alright, and with that, we're all here.
Oh, you're back. So, you know that special report at the beginning of the magazine? Well, it says some things that are more than a little unsettling. According to this, there's a group of demon worshippers who call themselves the Ring of Gaia.
I heard.
And they're right here in Japan. Apparently, they believe in this book of prophecy called the Scripture of Miroku.
Something I also heard from the same guy who gave us the magazine.
In that book, it says that chaos will engulf the world, and these people are trying to cause that somehow.
What better way to cause trouble or mischief than just wreaking havoc, causing destruction, causing fires, causing mass hysteria?
Whether their idea of chaos means terrorism or something else entirely, the reporter couldn't figure that out. But get this.
No luck finding her. I even checked the men's room.
Idiot.
Didn't need to know that. We're in the middle of a conversation here, so save those details for later. Now, listen to this part. A hospital on the east side of Shinjuku is closely linked to the organization's sinister plan.
Let me guess. That ends with find out more in our next issue.
Don't know. Why don't you read it?
Oh, it wouldn't surprise me if that article had some truth to it. I've heard some real spooky shit about this place. Like how they run deadly experiments on patients. Or how a psychic started shrieking and bolted out of here. And of course, there's a rumor that a cult's behind it all.
You're serious? I never knew any of that. Maybe we really shouldn't have come here. I almost feel stupid for buying into some bizarre tabloid.
Never know, right?
But it does get one thing right. How creepy this hospital is.
Mm-hmm.
There's nobody here.
We really need to find her, don't we? Okay. We search this place top to bottom one last time. If nothing pops up, we assume nothing's wrong, and we split. By the way, looks like you can reach the annex from the second floor. I'll go take a look up there. Whereas you have the honor of searching the basement. Oh, and, you'll need this.
Probably a key card.
You're the one who found the card. Why don't you search the basement? Could it be you're too scared?
Come on, this is me we're talking about.
You sound scared to me.
The only reason he's going is because I'm sure there's nothing down there.
Sure.
Look, all you need to do is confirm that our teacher isn't in the basement. Got it?
Yeah, you go upstairs and play chicken.
After all, saving the day is my job.
No. Ruffing your feathers and squawking out of here is your job. Chicken.
Should things take a turn for the worse, just run like hell, okay?
That's pretty much what you're gonna do.
I can't believe him sometimes.
There's always one.
Anyway, let's focus on finding our teacher. No matter what, we have to make sure she's safe.
Okay. Supposed to go to the basement. To the basement. And here we are, the basement, the underground facility. Some friend. That guy's a coward. From the looks of it, something's going to go down. And with that, we got the ID card. Insert that in, and the gate opens. Quite the mysterious place. I like it. It sets the stage for some real wicked stuff. My thoughts exactly. Look at this. Look at this circle. What is this? What is this circle? Some demonic stuff happening here. Probably a sacrifice or an offering. You can hear eerie sounds from the room. Will you enter? Oh, never you mind. We'll enter that room in a sec. I want to check out the rest of this place, just to be on the safe side. In case if there's anything else, I would just want to look around. Oh, this must be the morgue, where the dead bodies are just shoved into these shelves. The door is locked from the other side. Alright, let's see what this eerie noise is at the behind of this door. You can hear eerie sounds from the room. Will you enter? Yes. Oh? Who are you? Oh, Hikawa.
Who dares disrupt this stillness? Only a lost lamb.
Who are you calling a lamb?
A well-known poet once said, April is the cruelest month. Have you any inclination as to why?
Never thought of it.
Because it is then one awakens from a long sleep and faces the barren world. Our history as a species is similarly barren, comprised of empty trivialities.
There's truth to your words.
The worthless overgrowth of a civilization blind to its sins.
That is no more accurate than today.
Continuous war and bloodshed, and thousands of years of repeating the same mistakes over and over again.
Okay, if the game is perceiving you as the villain, I kind of hope it's not, because that's all extremely accurate.
The world needs to wipe its slate clean.
That part I disagree with.
The way to salvation was foretold in the scripture of Miroku. And today, that prophecy shall be fulfilled. The old world will sink like a setting sun, and the new world
Oof. Dark stuff.
Now, how should I deal with you? From what I recall, you weren't among our followers who survived the purge at the park.
I knew nothing about the park incident.
Oh, you're her acquaintance. Come to think of it, this was a hospital, wasn't it? And you merely came to visit her.
Short gist.
However, even a pebble creates ripples when cast in water. And while I do feel pity for you, your life ends here.
Oof. That doesn't sound good. He is obviously a threat. Oh no. What is that?
Do not be afraid. All the inhabitants of this world will follow before long.
Oh, I think I know what that is.
Your time has just come a bit sooner. That's all.
It's just a demon. Run away. No, I'll face him.
You fool. No one can overcome their fate.
Until now.
Stop! What? You can't even let one person go? What effect could he possibly have on our plan?
However insignificant he is, I am not a man of exceptions. You know this.
Fine. If you don't spare him, then consider our partnership over.
Such a troublesome maiden.
She promised to take me to the new world. She wants to spare me anyway.
Well, I'll leave the teaching to the teacher. Please leave this room. I would like to enjoy this blissful end in solitude.
I can relate. A little bit.
I'll be waiting on the roof. We'll have a good view of the city from there.
Sure.
Come, see it with your own eyes. Witness that which will change the world.
Very cryptic. I like it. So instead of staying in this basement to face that individual who tried to kill us, we are basically we are spared. But yeah, Shin Megami Tensei is also a game where you fight demons. Demons and angels. So that was just a little taste of what we'll be dealing with. Oh. A little girl.
What's wrong, my little master? Are you curious about that person over there?
And a woman concealed in a veil.
Oh, is that so? My. But right now, we have other matters to attend to. Let's do that afterward.
You two go about your business. They disappeared. That was a little creepy, I'm not gonna lie. Then again, I've seen worse. Alright, we're going to the roof.
So, here we are again.
Yes.
I'm glad I intervened when I did. I wouldn't want you to fall prey to a demon. You heard what Hikawa said, right? This world is about to be swallowed by chaos. It's called the Conception, the rebirth of the world, an event which no human has ever witnessed.
Because they all died before they could ever perceive it, or see it for that matter.
Everyone outside of this hospital will perish.
Oof. That's dark.
I doubt anyone would approve of such a terrible thing. But even if we did keep this old world alive, it would eventually lose all its power.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
The world must first die, for it to be born again. And I alone will carry the burden of its sin.
No weight should be so heavy that only one person should carry.
As for regrets, I have none. What matters is that fate reached out and led you here. And it is your fate to live through the conception.
Really?
It may actually be more painful than death.
Hmm.
But I believe in you.
Thank you.
Please. Come find me when it's done.
When what's done?
No matter how the world changes, I'll be your pillar of strength.
Oh.
It is my duty as the maiden to take part in shaping the new world. Meaning I can show you a better way to live.
Okay.
I know it must be difficult for you to understand,
Not difficult, but strange.
but we're out of time. Listen, if you can find me on your own, I promise to tell you everything. The answers to all your questions, and what my intentions really are.
Okay. Oof. And so it begins. The chaos that will follow. And thus, darkness engulfs the world. Oh my. Oof. Oof, my eyes. Any of you who receive seizures from this video, I apologize. I will place a notification beforehand. Okay. That is bright.
You have nothing stirring within you, not even a hint of reason.
That's not true.
For the one who will shape the world, this cannot be. Go forth and discover yourself. What will be the legacy of your existence?
Tch. I'll tell you what my legacy will be. Nothing. Very dark. I love it. But again, the flash warnings from the cutscene, I'll place them before they even begin. So you can always skip them if you want. Oh, these two again. Who are they?
Do not be afraid. My little master has taken an interest in you. Pitiful human though you are, he wishes to grant you a gift.
I'm not afraid of you. I'm just uncomfortable.
It is vital that you receive it, and I'm afraid you have no choice.
There's always a choice.
Please try not to struggle. It will only hurt for an instant.
What are they doing to me? What is that? Oh god, what is that?
Enjoy your last moments as a human.
Ouch. Ooh. Oof. A parasite. So what, my character's not human anymore? What's going on? Oh my lord. What have you become?
Magatama is the essence of demonic power.
Nagatama.
With it, you have joined the ranks of demons.
Really? Look at this. We mutated.
The little master is always watching, so please try not to bore him.
You obtained the Magatama Marogara. From the command menu, you can view and ingest Magatama. I'm guessing that's what the parasite's called? Whatever it was, that was creepy. Marugara imparts physical skills, normal resistance. Sure. Oh, I've already ingested it. I'm guessing that's the parasite that those individuals gave us. I will say, you do look a little cool, but at the same time, pretty creepy. Are we still in the hospital? If so, what caused this? Shinjuku Medical Center. What's this? What are you staring at me for? Am I that particular? You're the demon here. Not by choice. Locked from the other side. Yeah, we're on the bottom floor. You can hear something from inside the room. Oh my. You again?
Who's there? Wait. Aren't you that kid I met at the park? What in God's name happened to you?
I don't want to talk about it. I'm not sure myself.
I see.
Which is a lie, by the way.
Well, at least you still think like a human. That aside, you know what the hell's going on here? Last thing I remember, I was blinded by a bright light. After that, I was in this room. From the look of it, we're in some sort of hospital. Seeing as you're here too, I take it this is Shinjuku Medical Center?
Yep.
Well, first things first, as much as I want to know what's going on out there, it's not exactly safe to walk around. Have you come across any of them yet?
If you mean them in the name of, like, the soul I saw in the hallway, yes. If you're talking about demons, then no. Any of what?
Well, they're definitely not human. My guess is that they're demons.
Then no, I have not encountered them
Not a
yet.
strange experience. Your new look, these weird creatures. Something tells me calling the cops won't do us any good. But damn. If my hunch is right, there's an actual explanation for all this. Though I'd rather not believe it. this is Shinjuku Medical Center, you can't just rule it out. The conception may have occurred for real. You know, I've seen a barrel like this before. If I remember right, it belonged to a man named Hikawa.
Yep.
He's gotta be behind this somehow.
I know there's more than
Standing
that.
here talking won't do us any good.
Nope.
Listen, if you're strong enough to fight, could you gather some information while you're at it? I
Sure.
tried talking to what looked like a ghost, but I didn't have much luck.
The ghost wanted to be left alone.
What's happened to the world? And is there anyone else out there? We can only find the answers by finding other people. I wish I could do it myself, but I doubt I'd last long against a demon.
Sure, you would last long enough. You're here, aren't you?
Besides, I imagine studying this thing has its own merits.
But what good would it do?
So for now, I leave it to you.
Oh, okay, here we go. Okay, so this is our save point. Good. Alright, there we go. Alright, will that do that again if I do this? Okay, it will. Alright. Alright, I think I'm gonna end it here for now. Mind you, like I said in my Persona videos, there's a lot of transition. Atlas, the only thing that is kind of tedious from like Atlas is the fact that there's a lot of transition before the actual games. Yeah, before the actual game starts. So, I can promise you that next video there will be gameplay outside of like navigating and just storytelling. The storytelling part is what Atlas excels in, especially in the Shin Megami Tensei series. As for the nature of the Shin Megami Tensei series, what you saw is to be expected. Shin Megami Tensei is a very dark series and is very, very, very historical. Fictional, yes, but based off of actual legend and myth. In this case, it's more of like the death and recreation of the world. And then the idea of demons and angels. So, I like it. They did this similarly to like Devil's Survivor, which is supposed to be like a later game to this, even though this is the remastered version of the third Shin Megami Tensei game in the series. You could tell because of the graphics, which I have no problem with, because I like them. So, yeah. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Feel free to drop a like, feel free to subscribe if you want more. And yes, stay tuned, as there is more to come in Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne Remastered.